Hey, it's Joseph here. Today I've got these two boxes from friends at Logitech that has sent me to unbox and introduce to you guys. So these two items in particular, they're not sold as a set, but they are both aimed for ergonomics. So I thought it would be a good time to introduce ergonomics into my life and yours as well. And as a full disclosure, whilst I am provided with these two free samples for me to showcase and introduce to you guys on my video, I have not been told to say anything specific, so all of this following is based on my observation and experience. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and open the smaller box. Magnetically held, and inside there is a mouse. It is a vertical mouse, so this is not your normal type of mouse. My normal type of mouse is right here, the MX Master series. It's been serving me great, and this one is a one that you're supposed to hold like a handshake position. So basically you hold like this. So nice to meet you. Instead of twisting your arm inward like that, you just go straight, and it is sort of your handshake motion. Supposedly it helps you with the ergonomics and less sort of carpal tunnel that you're gonna suffer from. So that is basically this mouse's specialty. So how do I open this? Okay, so let's just read some facts here. MX vertical natural handshake position to prevent forearm twisting. And then there's 4 times less hand movement because of the high precision sensor, 4000 DPI. And then cursor speed switch, instantly adjust DPI for faster or more precise cursor movement. And then easy switch and flow enabled. So you can actually switch between 2 different machines. I have been using this between my desktop and laptop. It is quite useful, and fast rechargeable battery. Get 3 hours of use from a 1-minute charge and 4 months on a full charge. And it works for both Windows and Mac. Good to hear for those of you who uses Mac. So up on top, it is supposed to open, and it says on top, time to make yourself comfortable. Charging cable, it is USB-C to USB-A type, so it's gonna charge with USB-C. So those of you who prefers USB-C for charging, there you go, you have it. Okay, and a bunch of other quick start manual type of things. And then let's get to the good part. Okay, here is the mouse, and then the usual dongle, the unifying dongle that the Logitech devices ship with. So let's do a quick look at this. So first of all, yep, there is that handshake motion. It does feel weird. It takes some time to adjust, I suppose. Whilst it's weird, it is comfortable. And I wonder how the scroll mouse button is gonna work, because that's quite important for me. So there's the clicky sounds for you, and then there's a forward and back button, and I don't know what this button is going to do on the top. Perhaps that does the DPI adjustment. And then the middle mouse scroll has a click, and then normal mouse buttons. So they're kind of normal in that sense, whereas it's just in a weird position, and I don't see any other button or functionality difference other than that. And the charging cable goes through the front there, and then there is a power switch, and then also the connection type. So I suppose you can connect up to 1, 2, 3 devices, and that is a similar functionality as any other Logitech products that I have my hands on at the moment. And it is Bluetooth capable as well, so you can connect to your device via Bluetooth. So let me just put the mouse on the side and open up the keyboard as well. Okay, inside, this is what it looks like. It's got a quick start guide on the top. It says turn it on and connect either USB or Bluetooth. Okay, and it includes another unifying dongle for Logitech, so I got 2 of those now. And then let's get the keyboard out, and underneath it some warranty, which I'm probably not gonna read. Okay, the keyboard's got some weight to it. Overall it is a plastic construction, but it's got nice cushion at the bottom of it. It is not like a memory foam, but it does feel like, I don't know, I would say it's different from PU leather type, but it's soft and it's a bit cushiony and is much wider. I would say 3 to 4 inch wide palm rest, and that gives a lot of area for me to rest my hand on, and actually that feels really good. So overall the key feels comfortable. It is a bit mushier than MX keys that I have, so it is definitely not mechanical, I can tell you that much. It feels comfortable, especially because of this curve it has. I really wasn't a big fan of the split and the curve designs that some of the keyboards have, but just because of how comfortable it is, I may just benefit from this, because your hand is not like this flat position where it's twisted. It's got more comfortable position. I guess your hand goes from the handshake to lesser of a twist, and this you can just type and keep going with the keyboard. And it's got the number pad on one side as well, so if you need to have access to that. I'm actually the type of person who prefers a full-size keyboard, because if I'm hacking away with my 3D models and the tasks that I normally do, I need a number pad to quickly type in the values. So home key, delete, insert, and page up and down, I need all of those in expected places. So I need a full keyboard layout. I definitely do benefit from that. There's a little bit of split down the middle with the curve, so I don't know how that's going to work with some of my short keys. If you ever have a short key, let's say Control O for open, then you gotta go from Control O, and I can't reach that. In a normal keyboard I actually can't reach that, or even Control P for print. You're gonna have to do with 2 hands. That may or may not be a problem for you. Obviously you can use the right side as well for Control O and Control P, but I don't know, habitually I tend to use the left control. I don't know why, but I do myself. That may or may not be a concern for you. The space bar is actually divided in half, so there's not big wobble in between. And then number 6 and a 7 is slightly wider with the lower portion of the key, and same thing for N and H and G and T. That is just to prevent you from going too far and not hitting the key, I suppose. And everything else seems normal. Everything is actually exactly the same as my MX key, and all the keys are quite matching each other, other than a few different keys up here. And because of that little difference, I'm gonna have much easier time adjusting to this keyboard if I choose to do so. I actually think this keyboard would be the perfect keyboard for my work, because I'm usually typing away a lot of emails. Okay, so that is the first impression of the keyboard. Let's go ahead and pull this one so that it powers on. It's got batteries inserted already. Okay, I hope those actually have charge in it. And there is a USB dongle slot. That is a good touch, because I always forget these dongles if they don't have something like this. And one of the cool thing I also realized is it's got 2 different angles possible because of these feet. So you can have either nothing or just have it increase a little bit. So I guess your hand is on that motion. Supposedly that's a better ergonomics. Or you can even go further with this. So you're now really down in this sort of position, and I suppose I need to type in much lower positions, so that feels a lot more comfortable, especially in the lower position. I am kind of typing up position because of this video, and because I have powered on this keyboard. Now that button is desperately flashing for me to connect the keyboard, so let me go ahead and do that and turn on this mouse as well and connect both of these dongles for the testing purpose, but I can just unify to one dongle if I choose to do so. And some of you might say, why the heck am I using Bing? But for typing tests, this is not bad. I'm just gonna type away the lion and the mouse by Aesop, and then let me just get comfortable and start writing. Okay, your adjusted speed is very fast, better than 86% of scores. So that's good to hear. And on a new keyboard, that's not bad at all. I can usually score more than 60, but that's only when I'm really comfortable. I noticed myself missing a couple of keys, especially on the left, and some of the function keys as well, especially the shift to capitalize, but that is not all bad. But the mouse is gonna take a little bit more adjustment because overall the mouse itself is quite light. Let me use with the mouse pad and see if that makes any difference. So the mouse itself is quite light, considerably lighter than the MX mouse that I'm used to. So that in itself already throws me off a bit. But overall it's gonna have a lot more comfortable position as I don't have to twist my wrist as much. Okay, let me see if I can just freely navigate through my 3D model here. So orbiting around, I'm gonna go into more complex view so I can just see how well I can navigate through with this keyboard and a mouse combo. And the top button I just hit, and then it says click button to toggle pointer speed. So I can hold the button to change to really fast. Okay, I prefer really fast. Maybe not that fast. That's really easy to change it around. So yeah, I can do that quite easily. I don't think it's gonna take that long for me to adjust, if any. Let's see what the Logitech options give me in terms of the full functionality. So here it lists my MX keys and MX Master 3 that I usually use, and then now the mouse. So the Ergo vertical, I can continue and then get comfortable, switch pointer speed. We already have done that. Cool. And then you can just change that to do something else, I suppose. Pointer speed, you can do task view or play and pause music. For now, I'll just keep it as this default functionality and forward and back as well. And then point control, I can enable different speeds, smooth scrolling, enabled versus off. Flow, I can connect this to a different computer. I actually use that for connecting to my laptop as well. And then here is the keyboard. Get comfortable again, customize the keys, I can do that. And set your function keys. Easy switch, I can set different devices. In this case, I have one device only set up at the moment. Back to options. So you can set up those keys to do different things. Easy switch again to different computers if I want to. And I wonder if this keyboard is actually capable of connecting via Bluetooth as well. Yes, on the box it confirms that it can connect with Bluetooth as well. So that is good. So I can connect to my laptop on number 2, and then laptop doesn't require dongle for me to connect these devices. So let me read some facts on the keyboard as well, since I forgot that part. And it says pillowed wrist support, reduce the wrist pressure with 2 layers of soft foam. So the keyboard's name is Ergo K860. I don't think I've actually said that before. And it works for Windows and Mac. Type naturally with a curved split keyframe that improves typing posture, and it is a fluid laptop-like typing. Perfect strokes key match for the shape of your fingertips, providing a fluid and ultra-precise typing experience. The marketing words. And it is easy to set up. Yeah, absolutely it was. And it's got Bluetooth support, which is good to see. And it enables your the connection between 2 different or 3 different machines. So that was the unboxing and quick review of MX Vertical and then Ergo K860. So with these 2 devices together, you can make your setup more ergonomic, and if you're ever struggling with your carpal tunnel or wrist pains, then you can certainly address with these devices. In the past, I have suffered from pains on my wrist before, so I really got into this sort of more ergonomic setups. Every time I get up from the bed, I have a sharp pain on my wrist, or every time I lift something, I had a sharp pain on my wrist. So having a bit more ergonomic devices around you helped me to get over those things, and this is definitely going to help you in that regard. If you have liked this content, please like and subscribe to my channel for continue watching these type of videos. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'll see you next time. Bye.